Welcome back, everybody, to Keep Your Cool. It's your boy Ralas.
What's up, guys? Edgar.
Some guys, Eli.
¿Cómo están?
Tired.
Al siempre aquí chingamos a la verga. Fuck it.
¿Al 100 o al 200?
Al
100 millón.
So, I was thinking about last week,
Mm-hmm.
the weeks before that, and how, as the episodes go by, or our time, no son 6 meses, you find yourself as a person, as a human, as an alien, un pinche marciano como Eli.
Oh, pensé que éramos como éramos beaners, güey. Pensé que por ahí,
Ya, yo
güey.
también iba a decir eso.
También. So I was thinking that you have to embrace lo que eres.
Oh, yeah, dude.
In this particular case, I'm embracing the podcast that is not your typical regular English speaking channel,
Yeah.
or it's all about movies, or it's all about music. I'm embracing that we're different. I'm embracing that hay unos pinches episodios que puro español.
It's about everything.
Ujú. Pero lo importante para mí es la cultura que viene,
Yeah.
la cultura que vamos a traer al show, a las pláticas. And we just have to, like I said, it's something that I really, you know what? I gotta bring it. The skulls represent, like the skull, my centerpiece. It can represent Mexicanos, it can represent Americanos, because at the end of the day, we all die and we look the same por dentro.
Mm-hmm. I thought you were gonna say que por ¿cómo se llama? Día de los Muertos, because it's coming up.
So, por Día de los Muertos, that's why nosotros mexicanos, when we have those, like el Azteca, que tienen sus pinches dedos de la skull, all of that.
Yeah.
I feel that that's more like a Mexican thing. However, death is death.
Yeah, pero creo como nosotros como I just feel like a Latino culture in general, like we already know we're gonna die since we're young, bro.
Yes.
Y como they implement that same thing como Día de los Muertos, todos dicen, mira, sabes que un día ahí es donde vamos a llegar. ¿Cuándo? No sabemos.
Está como una pinche lotería. Está la calaca. Y luego está la muerte. Que son two skulls. Like, why dos veces? And I do feel that at least los latinos or Mexican, we have to say por lo que seamos mexicanos, ¿verdad? Porque yo sé de otras culturas, yo sé de mexicanos. Yo sé que los mexicanos celebramos más eso. Like, where we know that it's there and it sucks. And sometimes some people will embrace it, some won't. Some will accept it, some won't. Pero sí, yo sé que se celebra mucho, especialmente con el Día de los Muertos, which is coming up in a month. Yeah, like, sí, in a month. A lot of people call it Halloween, but el Día de los Muertos is something very, very different to your typical trick-or-treating.
Sí, porque nosotros vamos y le damos, pan dulce, dependiendo como que le gusta a la persona,
Sí.
So, ahí vas, le pones su ofrenda, le pones sus cosas.
Tu pan dulce. No, like, in our particular case, I never experienced that until I met my wife. Ella lo pone, lo acomoda y todo ese desmadre. Y cómo se llama, miro cómo le ponen su comida, que su pollo y todo.
Yeah.
We now know that the first day, I think it's for pets. Y cómo se llama, she put dog food.
Para Firulais.
Para Firulais. So, and that's something that, like I said, I'm embracing. So I've been looking at Amazon, been looking at Walmart, and I've been finding a lot of stuff. My friend just came up to me and he's like, que comprara los Funko toys. I don't know if you know what that is. Y yo le dije, if I were to buy, I find them okay. It's not a big deal to me. But I'm like, but if you find something como el Chapulín, Chisperito, el Chavo, ¿cómo se llama? Julio César Chávez, something like that. Yeah, I'm totally down to put some, because that's like me embracing what we came from, de las movies que miramos, que si es Cantinflas, La India María, something que es very cultural to us.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, I'm like, I embrace that. But then when I started looking at American culture, que tú has vivido muchos años aquí, you kind of know what that is. But in reality, if you start thinking, ¿qué es American culture?
There's not really much, to be honest. Puro pinches guns, fireworks y...
That's about it. And
big everything.
So when I was thinking, I'm like, okay, posters comprar para ellos, ¿verdad? Like for America. I started thinking about, pues rap, rappers. They're a big part of America. And I was like, Yeah, pero no nomás America tiene rappers, tiene rock stars. Y okay, I can find some rock groups. But I'm like, pero America no nomás es de música.
Yeah. Y la única cosa de America, güey, es que it's like a crock pot, bro. Tiene un chingo de different spices. Porque, dude, we're literally a mix of a whole bunch of different cultures.
Sí.
Todos quieren venir para acá, so there's a little bit of everything anywhere that you go.
Yes.
So it's kind of hard to identify like the true American of what people actually are. Y la cosa es, because like the big thing for them is, fireworks, 4th of July. That's what they celebrate with, celebrating independency. Guns is another, because, at the end of the day, United States is the strongest in army-wise. Y todo ese pedo, having like the best guns, the best airplanes, y todo ese pedo. So that for sure, ahí está. It's America. Y luego, I think that's pretty, besides big foods, like barbecue y todo ese pedo.
You can kind of say that's like more on the African American side. Los barbecue ribs, Louisiana ribs, su estilo de ellos.
Yeah.
That's like that culture.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a whole different
That's
ball.
a whole, whole different thing.
So ya lo que me queda entre mí, dije, si yo compraría un poster y ponerlo atrás, other than rappers, other than actors, y si te pones a pensar, uno de los más grandes actors in Hollywood, at least in the 80s, it was Arnold Schwarzenegger. ¿Y dónde es el güey? Es de pinche Austria. He's not even American. And he was one of the biggest aquí in America, ¿verdad? Then you look at Sylvester Stallone, que tiene raíces italianas. You're like, okay, well, he's like a big star. Mel Gibson is de Australia. El único que se puede decir que es American es Bruce Willis, el de Die Hard.
No.
And I'm like, and even him, he was born in West Germany. En un American base. So,
in the embassy. Yeah, in the embassies.
But he was in Soily, aquí no está.
Yeah.
Yo soy más nacido aquí que él.
Vas a empezaste.
Pero sí, yo me empecé, like, when I was, like, I wanted to embrace my American side, my American culture. I was like, what is there to embrace, to be honest? Other than the flag and the American Eagle y la selección americana. Que la selección americana vale pa' pura verga. NFL, maybe? That's a big cultural thing, NFL.
Yeah,
NFL.
no, NFL's a movement here, bro.
It is a movement.
Pero la única cosa, pues, it's only pretty much here.
Yeah.
And,
Porque the world is rugby.
Barely in Mexico, a little bit in Canada. Pero, yeah, the rest of the world is like rugby.
I would say it's
That's
bigger in Canada que en México. Eso sí.
Yeah.
Porque está la Canadian Football League. The
Yeah.
CFL. Ahí jugó The Rock.
No, tampoco juega en el XFL, ¿no?
No, se hizo como dueño o algo.
Oh, okay.
Y era de WWE esa madre.
Yeah.
But no, like... So, es lo que le quería decir a ustedes. When it comes to embracing that culture, American culture, what is there to embrace about them?
Freedom.
Freedom. Ya tienes años... Tú eres más americano que mexicano y tienes que aceptarlo. Tienes que aceptarlo.
Sí, no, el otro día le pregunto a mi amigo una palabra, no me acuerdo cuál era, y dice, no mames, tú tienes que saber más que yo. Oh, shit, I've been here like basically my whole life.
You're 30... You're again... Ahora sí, I got it right. You're 38.
36.
Fuck,
No,
I still
37.
Okay, I missed it by 1 year.
Hey,
I can't feel
that-
that.
37.
All right,
Yeah,
30.
almost.
¿Cuándo los cumples? Ya los cumpliste.
Yeah,
Okay, so
agosto.
37. Y viniste a los 13. So that means you're, what, 15 years?
22.
No, 22 years aquí. 22 fucking years.
13. Yeah, 23.
No sabes hacer las math, güey. It's 25,
No,
güey.
25. Damn.
25 years aquí. So technically, porque viviste your mature life aquí,
Yeah.
es para que...
I'd say 75%.
Sí,
Hacen nada.
y luego
Yeah.
estuvo en un estado que no tiene tanto latino.
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Atlanta. That's not the state, güey. That's the city.
No,
Georgia.
but that's what I'm saying.
Ay, fuck.
Yeah, like still where you grew up, there wasn't a lot of Latino culture,
Yeah,
so
You
yeah.
got me, bitch.
Yeah, I mean, la mayoría de ellos eran... En la escuela it was just mixed. It was mixed. It wasn't like, half and half or whatever. It was basically mixed.
Mhm.
Se puede decir que había un like 40% of, white people, but most of them, they're like mixed.
Yeah. Well, one thing I can say que ellos hacen que me gustaría a mí. No, I mean, no me gustaría because I can do it, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Pero no más no como que no nace. While as a yo pienso que un American si nace de ellos es go camping.
Mm.
I do see cuando miro así como posts así de mis white friends y todo. ¿cómo se llama? Que si van camping y nosotros casi... I feel like our camping is different because they start to, hay que llevar un pinche grupo, una tocada y anda en medio de desert.
The
That's
fuck?
not camping no
That
more,
ain't
bro.
fucking camping.
Yeah.
I know, ya es ponerse una pinche peda.
Yes,
Like,
dude.
camping
Yeah.
is different, you know, like, you gotta look at the nature. Well, at least for me, yo pienso que para eso van.
Yeah.
Get out of nature, get off out of the city, take away the stress.
How to survive.
Well, I don't know about that. Well, yeah, because you have to buy unless you compras lighter fluid.
I mean, ahorita you could cheat a lot on doing actual camping. Ahí llevas todo preparado, agarras un little, ¿cómo se llama? Gas tank. Ahí lo conectas, al little, ¿cómo se llama esa madre? Es like a little burner, güey. So le conoces el little gas tank y nomás lo conectas y ahí pues haces tu comida y todo ese pedo.
There's another one that's easier. Está el 4-hour log. I don't know if you've seen it. It's not for eating. So, pero puedes poner ese 4-hour log to start a fire y ya pones el carbón. Y ya prende el pinche carbón. Now you can barbecue it porque esa madre un pedacito se va a acabar, pero un 4-hour log is technically for a bonfire. So lo prendes, you literally just light it up y ya prende. You don't need nothing else. You just light that fucker up y ya traes tus logs and all that shit. Y ya tienes una bonfire toda la noche. So it's easier for us. It's more accessible to go camp. El problema es go camp.
Yeah.
If you forget the lighter, then you can just...
Con unas piedras, güey, the old times.
¿Crees que tú?
It does work. It does work.
Have you
Yeah, I
tried
tried
it?
it before, yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Ah, y güey.
I actually have flint. So
Güey,
con una
no,
navaja.
pues aquí se prende un pinche chispa.
God. Le decía como Superman así más.
Ya va.
Con la pura mirada. Te digo, that's one thing that I know que es como cultural de ellos de camping that I've seen many times. Ellos también no son de cerveza, ellos son de hard liquor.
Yeah.
Which is like in a way, pues ya es de ellos, you know, that's something about them that they brew their
Yeah.
own beer. Y nosotros usamos el tequila. No matter
Yeah.
how hard we want to say, es el tequila.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, que un shot. Ok, ahí está otro shot.
Uno antes que te vayas.
Uno antes de que te vayas.
Uno
Y
The
más,
last
uno
one, bro.
más.
The last
Yeah.
one. Fuck.
Y luego te quedas hablando otros 20 minutes y otro más.
Yeah, no.
Cálmate, Freddy.
No. Te se acaba, bro.
Oh, shit. Sorry, güey.
That's another something that I love to embrace about the Hispanic culture when we try to say bye y te quedas atorado como por media hora diciendo bye.
Yeah. I mean, look at us. Like, sometimes, yeah, we finish everything, recording everything, and you're like, oh, yes, you know, how you been your week? And, you know, todo eso. I was like, yeah, cuando me doy cuenta son las
What you
3
pointing at me,
a.m.
fool?
Last week, eso ya está todo like medio tomadio bus y anda así ya like está
Yeah.
escuchando la cámara. He wants to leave but he can't because he's like, oh, I'm está either cómodo,
Yeah.
está comfortable.
Yeah.
Y cómo se llama, he's chilling y he dijo bye
Yeah.
y se quedó el güey.
Like another 30 minutes.
Bye. No, sí, dude.
Ah, but
Es que venía sober up luego antes que me fuera, güey.
Okay, that's a good excuse. That's a good excuse. But eso te digo, like I was looking and I was trying to like find flags or posters y nomás no podía salir de music and movies for America. I'm like, yo digo, okay, ponle que sí unas barbecue ribs, but I'm not gonna put una pinche foto de barbecue ribs acá atrás.
No pongo una foto, más por un plato, güey.
Aquí en la mesa.
So ya cuando again, when I started thinking about como los collectibles, los que está hablando, los
Funko Pops.
Toys. Ajá, Funko Pops. Dije, está la calaca. Dije, para mí, that represents México, la calaca, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Está el Chapulín, el Chavo, which is TV. Y luego dije, Chucky. Dije, Chucky's a good one. Dije, it's big cultural. Dije, si agarro Friday the 13th, al pinche Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers. Dije, pero again, that's only movies.
Yeah.
Dije, yo sí te puedo hablar de así cultura mexicana. Piensas el pinche sombrero, piensas en botas, piensas en ranchos.
Serpientes.
Serpiente, el frijol, even though I don't eat
El
it.
nopal.
Papá.
I thought you were gonna say like, ew.
No, papá. I don't need nothing else. Tú me pones una pinche, un nopal ahí haciéndose fried. Well, not fried, pero en a grill.
Yeah.
Hasta se me hace agua la boca.
Te pensé que le dice que you can bite it raw, nomás la agarras.
No, raw no, me salen las espinas, güey.
No, pues lo que pela primero, no mames.
Y luego le echas limoncito, güey, salecita.
But like that, y te digo, and that's when you said nopal, you didn't mean it in food. You meant like como un nopal, like como el vato que está dormido, el mexicano.
Yeah.
Like algo así, like it's
Pero ese no es nopal, güey. Ese es
un
una...
cactus.
Cactus.
It's the same shit, ¿no?
No, güey.
Sí, ¿no?
Fuck, ¿cómo se
¿Cómo dice
llama?
nopal en inglés entonces?
Nopal.
Nopal.
No, todavía se dice cactus, pero the thing is, hay different types of cactuses.
Yeah.
And depends on which one you get, you could eat. Porque no todos se comen.
Yeah,
Hay para que sepan.
no todo se come. Y like, por decirlo, you think about the Mexican eagle, ¿verdad?
Mhm.
You think about horses when you're embracing that
Yeah.
culture, ¿verdad? Te digo, muchas cosas. But then, if we bring it back to our other side, I can only think of 2 things, la verdad, no sé por ser culero. Or 3 things. Bald eagle, United States flag, y Bud Light.
But like, I thought you were gonna say guns, güey. King guy. No, but the thing is, aquí como a lot of the things que they say is like the American dream. The same reason why a lot of immigrants come here, because they could just come here, get straight to work, and make something of themselves. Compared
Not
to
all of them,
Mira.
but most of them.
Por eso le dicen an American dream, porque el último
Yeah.
día es like you come here for that. That's mostly the reasons why a lot of people come over here para hacer algo.
Pero mira, es true, ¿verdad? El freedom, ¿verdad? But how can you express freedom? Other than the fucking word freedom. Like,
True, because I mean we're getting taxed up the butt.
So, let's say I'm trying to put a picture de freedom. Que va a ser un güey quitándose it's gonna sound nasty, ¿verdad? Pero
Las
slavery,
esposas.
las esposas, slavery,
Yeah.
which is in English, por favor. ¿Cómo se dice? Las
Las esposas, the handcuffs.
handcuffs. There you go. So, like, maybe him getting freed would be freedom.
No.
But they're gonna think wrong.
I would say just put como los mountains, güey, todo ese pedo, güey. Because then you're free out.
Wouldn't that be
to-
freedom though? Isn't that nature?
But actually, okay, so to be honest, there's no freedom.
¿Por qué no?
I mean, you're free to be outside, but
Ok, cuando tú sales y que no pides permiso de tu esposa para salir.
you know what I mean, motherfucker. Look, so las escuelas son como la cárcel.
Sí.
Right?
Well, depends.
The only difference is that
If you enjoy school, it's freedom.
I know, but you still
Como
inside.
yo miraba mi casa como cárcel porque nomás llegaba a la casa y que ponte a hacer esto y que no has hecho tu tarea y que esto y que aquello y que do your chores. Que
So,
tu
prefieres que te mande un pinche maestro que te mande tu...
Ey, pero
mamá?
acá iba a ir a mirar a mis friends a cagar palo.
Yeah.
O que PE, o hay que jugar soccer, que jugar basketball, que jugar badminton.
Yeah.
And English, I'm learning how to speak English.
But it's still-
Chicanery.
Otra vez con esa pinche palabra.
¿Cómo se llama? In math, I'm learning how to do math, even though I don't understand geometry, algebra, and calculus. Yo no sé cómo usar esas pendejadas for life. But other than that, like, I know how to sumar 1 + 1 para sacar $2 o algo así, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Así para cuando vaya a la caja y no tengo que usar una pinche calculator, ya. Aquí pinche mathematician right here. So yo lo miraba como freedom for me to get out of my house.
Yeah, but you also got to remember, like, especially nowadays, que you have both parents working, daycare is going to be way expensive if
Yeah.
you just send them to school. Y luego también es a good place to go hang out. Como estaba diciendo, hang out with friends, digo,
Yeah, but I
salirse de
mean,
casa un ratito.
I'm not meaning that type of freedom. Como lo quiero decir es que la escuela es casi como una cárcel. ¿Por qué? Porque están adentro de una cel. Están adentro, los controlan en la hora de recreo. La cárcel tiene hora de recreo, hora de comida, tiene hora de comida. Muchas cosas que son similares, que también no te puedo decir, sí, it's not a complete freedom, but still, right?
So what you're saying is that America's teaching us how to go to jail.
No, but like it's
making us comfortable. Si llegamos.
I mean, all the school systems are pretty much the same. So.
All I can say is that Jill ain't getting no fucking spicy chicken from the lunch area.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
or pizza.
True.
Or pizza.
Y luego at the same time, pues in school you learn, in jail, I mean, that's on you if you want to
You learn.
You learn I mean, my
Yeah.
brother was here. He had to learn and adapt to what the non-rules. Well,
Exactly, but I'm talking about like outside of life. Porque, dude, yeah, I get it. You have to go in there. You got to learn how is it to live in there. Pero el último pedo, cuando sales para afuera, you don't know how to actually live afterwards.
Yeah.
Y eso que the world is way bigger than the jail you was in.
yeah, you get
Es la única cosa. So that's what I'm saying. It just depends on what you learn when you go into jail.
Yeah, it's
Porque hay unos que van ahí and they start reading books like, okay, sabes que de aquí once I'm out, dude, like I'm gonna start getting my
Yeah.
shit ready. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Like otro que nomás le gustan regresar porque I have nothing else to do out here, so they end up going back.
or there.
Or that. Yep.
Yes, 6 feet under. Y está cabrón. I mean, that would be also another thing to embrace that. Like,
so you need to learn how to embrace the jet.
No, you need to learn how to embrace that culture. Que America is the one with the most highest crime. Like, es como muchos dicen, oh, I'm really smart in school. Dije, pero ¿qué te sirve ser smart in school if you're not smart in the streets? Y yo pienso que eso lo tiene mucho México y lo tiene también mucho America, you know, like los Unites, lo tenemos mucho. Y that's why sometimes when you walk out, you know where you are. Pero si va un pinche japonesito o coreanito de Irvine, que he has to go allá a Santana, que to fill out some paperwork, ese güey va a entrar con miedo, van a mirar homeless en la calle y piensa que le van a bajar toda la feria, cuando en reality el pinche homeless nomás quiere $1 y una jaladita de mano acá.
Yeah.
El pinche ganso están en chinga ahí. I'm like, hey, like, what the fuck, bro? Like, come on, it's Main Street, bro.
Ahí te va $5 o ya vete al baño, güey, algo así.
It's like, no por nada, ¿verdad? Pero you live in the same city, same properties que nosotros, ¿verdad? Cuando empecé a mirar a las redondas de esta ciudad, en esta ciudad, que I noticed que no hay 99-cent stores, there's no Dollar Trees, there's no Big Lots, there's no Little Caesars, las Walmarts quedan muy lejos, like you have to drive to Walmart.
Yeah.
It's something that, in a way, I was speaking with everyone, los que es eso, de esa cultura, y muchos te están diciendo, es because you have to basically embrace that, or neglect que todas esas lugares bring ghetto people. ¿No? ¿Por qué? Por la razón de que, pues vamos allí a comprar jabón for $1. So if you put that out and you only keep expensive shit, you wanna earn that living to live here. Like, es un honor vivir aquí. I'm not saying that I make that much money. Let me put it out. I don't make that much money. I'm just saying que es algo que me dijeron todos, and I'm like, yeah, it makes sense porque the closest 99 cents or Dollar Tree to me is en la ciudad de Tustin, which is 10-minute drive, but you can't find nothing in Irvine de eso until Tustin and then Lake Forest.
Yeah.
Y ya lo que es todo, especially Irvine para allá, ya allá está, allá adentro, you can't find nothing.
Yeah, yo por eso estoy Tustin Irvine border, because I couldn't fucking afford Irvine.
No, so the only thing about Irvine, bro, like they don't let bars or like little convenience stores, liquor stores and stuff like that. I guess no.
After 9 p.m. That's it.
Even
no, not even that. They just don't let them to build here.
No hay barras.
Like, there's no bars here.
No bars.
If it's I don't even think there's for pool, ¿verdad? Billar?
No.
No, yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, there's no billar tampoco.
The only place that's kind of like Irvine is a brewery. Because that lands under a specific rule because they're a restaurant. If it's just beer, no.
Yeah.
Y bowling.
Yeah.
Like boomers and bowling porque son attractions.
Yeah.
So you can't really get drunk in una place así.
I mean, you can, but...
Yeah, I mean,
yes,
you can. But do you really want to get drunk in a bowling alley?
¿Para qué?
You forget to let go of the bus, ahí vas con toda la pelota.
I literally saw one earlier in TikTok que la pinche vieja Sameja lo tira chueco, va chocando la putada, se regresa la putada, she starts laughing y se cae de risa y abre los pies and the fucking lands back on her feet. No, pero soft. So that's what made it funny. Que
okay.
Ding, 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 y al último llegó para acá. So I was like, you tossed it and came back to you. It's like giving you a second try, like, do it again.
Yeah. No con tus pinches pendejadas, tírala bien.
Es que cuando estás pedo. No, pero it's something that that I needed to learn how to embrace living here. And it's sucky because we're so used to that Latino culture, that Hispanic culture, Mexican culture de vivir en tantos años en Santana.
Yep.
Just to fucking change it up así.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I still go to Santana to buy from like Superior.
Nosotros también.
La pinche,
here and there, you know.
El queso fresco, no lo venden acá.
No,
Cecina, no lo venden acá. La ranchera, no lo venden acá.
Arrachera.
Ranchera para mí.
Ok, perdón.
Tú eres arrachera.
Arrachera.
Y there's like a lot of things that you won't find que son así como Coco Crispies.
Coco Crispies.
Coco Crispies, yeah, like el cornflakes de Frosted, pero con el elefante. Instead of Tony.
Yeah. No, sí. Es que sí. I still do the same thing, bro. So todavía voy a Santana a agarrar todo ahí.
Yeah.
Porque sí, dude. Aquí, and then another thing too, like I've noticed, I'm not gonna say the name of the place, pero los avocados, güey, they sell them pretty cheap. But you only have a day to eat them. So the same day you buy them, you gotta eat them, o si no se echan a perder luego.
Oh,
luego.
Sazan Brown?
Yeah, güey.
¿Cuál es la
luego,
place?
Well,
Just say it.
aquí la Vons, güey.
Really?
Sí, güey.
You look
No
at some
way.
high quality? No
Yeah.
mames, I've never...
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't buy there from Vons porque I don't even know where's one around here. Pero de la Rouse sí he comprado y nunca me ha pasado eso de la Rouse. Pero de la Vons,
But I'm like, no,
I don't think I've
manches,
ever
bro.
shopped at Vons.
Yeah, because my mom's gone there a couple times y agarra los aguacates, and within 2 or 3 days, yeah, they're done, güey. Ya están todos podridos. Like, no,
¿Dónde está la
mames.
Vons?
I'll have to ask my mom. Pero,
I think it's the one right
this
here.
one's
No,
Ralph's.
once you
No,
get
this
out-
no,
is
this is
Ralph's.
Ralph's.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is Ralph's. Pero sí,
Aquí
she
no
gone-
mames, somos hombres y hablando de pinches tiendas. No mames.
¿Qué pedo?
Por eso dije, like, let me ask my mom, because she's the one that buys them. Y see, after like 3-4 days, güey, lo agarras, güey, ya. Se
Yeah,
está
'cause usually it's
mayugando.
about 3-4 days you have to wait in order for them to
Yeah,
get
to be
better.
ripe.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, estos así como los compras ya están listos. Y si no te los comes, ya valió madre.
That's weird.
I mean, en parte está bien.
Yeah.
But that's the thing is you buy 10 porque quieres que te aguanten y valió verga 8.
Hazlo un guacamole, güey.
Sí, all brown. Y
Guacamole.
va a ser guac.
That word specifically is not only cultural, ¿verdad? It's not only que si soy americano y chicano, or perdón, mexicano, mequeño y chicano. It's also lo que la persona que eres. Like,
Yeah.
acéptate por quien eres. You have to accept yourself and
Ah,
embrace
huevo.
who you are.
All the time.
Y cómo se llama. Y that's when, like last week, when you said, give me 3 words, cuando yo te dije de me vale verga, I live by that. Like, I'll do this shit my way y me vale verga.
Mhm.
If it's not a hit, well, it was my way and I'm happy. I embrace who I am en ese aspecto. Y that's an important factor in life. ¿O no crees?
If that's you, that's you. I mean, I can't fucking tell you what to do. It's your life. You know?
No, pero okay, so if someone keeps telling you you're an asshole, you're an asshole, you're an asshole, you're an asshole, you're gonna embrace it?
I mean, if you want to say I'm an asshole, if you want to say I'm a nice person, I don't give a shit what you say, you know?
Because
Yeah.
it's you. You have to embrace who you are.
Yeah.
Tu cabito.
I eat ass.
Why, motherfucker?
You're not so way for I am what I eat, güey.
I am what I
Shit.
eat. I am what I
No
eat.
te agüites, güey. Así es la vida.
Yeah.
Nah, pero sí, someone even if they call me an asshole, dude, like at the end of the day, like yeah, they don't know what we gone through in life.
Mhm.
Like if we had a fucking horrible ass childhood, y así es como nosotros nos adaptamos ahorita que estamos grandes. I mean, it's fine. You can call me an asshole all you want, dude, but you didn't live the life that I lived. So
Yeah.
if you don't know what I went through and you want to call me an asshole, call me an asshole. The only thing I won't accept if you call me lazy because I outwork everybody, bro. I don't give a fuck who
You
you
network
are.
me, fool.
Yeah.
Last time I
dude.
checked your work orders, it said 17. I'm like, bitch, I did 21.
I did 18, no? I did 18. One more.
I created a worker. I said I swept the lawn.
If I those fueran light bulbs, era rápido.
Oh, estoy bien chicloso otra vez.
había en su jale de este güey. Donde trabaja este güey para empezar. Fuck, I hate that property. Por mucho jale, hay mucho jale. But
It's
That-
slowly getting better, bro.
that's a cultural workplace que en tu mente you have to accept it. Like fuck, like not everyone es igual. Like
Oh, yeah.
pinches, no por esta raza, I'm not gonna actually say the raza cuál es, pero esa raza es bien sucia, güey.
Hmm.
Y you're looking at them like, bro, like, ¿por qué son sucios?
Y les apesta.
No, dude.
Y
La axila, güey,
y hay
for real.
otras razas que se creen de la gran cosota. And I'm like, dude, look where you fucking live. No es para que estés actuando así.
Yeah.
You know, like, I mean, at least if you're in una property que es high end, all right, fuck. That means you live on your own. You make more money than me, cool, but you're not going to step on me. But, like, still, you know, like, at least you live like a clean person.
Yeah.
Pero alguien que está sucio y marronero, like,
Huele a puro pinche pazuco. Ya no, güey. Hell no. Tú no vas a abrir la puerta y
Yeah.
pa, smack in the face. Like, I like, hey, you know, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go put on a mask.
¿sabes qué es pazuco?
A huevo.
A ver.
Pato sobaco.
Pazuco.
Pazuco, yeah. What's
Yeah.
pazuco?
Axila, culo y toda esa madre.
¿Y cómo se llama? That's something you embrace.
You have to get in the property.
No, a veces, güey, sí he entrado un unit que huele bien culero, güey, agarro vaporú. I put it on my mask, güey, me lo pongo and I just go in, no, para que huele el vaporú, güey, porque unos units sí huele bien.
Y con los ojos llorando, ¿no?
Hey, fool, that's fine. I'd rather que esté fucking lagrimoso y que huele el pinche vaporú que huele el unit, güey. Like, I was gonna cry either way.
Nah, it's like, and it's one of those where you're like, you get to know the cultures, you know, you get to do. Hay unas, aunque sean sucios, sometimes they're really cool people, you know, they're really cool people, pero you're like, fuck, you learn from them.
Luego cuando decía, if you're not vaccinated, do not come in.
No se los valía madre, se los dejaban entrar.
Yeah.
Unless el residente se decía, pues, no estoy.
No, por eso.
Pero por lo que yo entiendo, that's private to your... Anything that's, ¿cómo se llama? Related to health is private. So they don't have to know if you're vaccinated or not.
Yeah.
Y si no les parece, pues espérate hasta que ya podamos entrar a tu pinche unit, ¿no?
Yeah.
But nah, like that was ¿cómo se llama? Pretty, ¿cómo se llama? When it comes to that, you get to learn from them. And it was pretty crazy how they are. Like, you can be the nicest people, but so dirty, or you can be the most asshole people, and they embrace that shit, and they know they are, but they're so clean. And you're like, how? How did being an asshole makes you clean, and how did being a nice person makes you dirty? Like, it's para mí como que like.
Yeah, es que siento que the nicer the person is más como se deja, because they're cool with everything. So like, or they're cool with their house just being messy. Like, oh, hey, come on in. Sorry about the mess, but yeah, come on in. They're just like whatever's about life.
Yeah.
Like, lo que pasa. You want to, si me quieres criticar, pues me criticas, but you're not gonna say it in front of my face. I'm like, whatever's. The people que son assholes, pues of course they hold themselves to a higher standard, and they're like, hey, ¿sabes qué? I'm gonna be an asshole, but at the same time, I'm not gonna let you talk shit behind my back, because I already know how my unit is y todo ese pedo. So it's just a different mentality. Porque sí, because I personally think the nicer that you are, a veces you let certain shit fly. When you're an asshole, you don't let certain shit fly. You're like, hey, ¿sabes qué? You call me an asshole, but at the end of the day, I know I keep up with my shit. I know I have my house clean. I know I keep up with my bills. Like, I'm on top of everything. So you're
not embracing the asshole shit.
I was gonna say that. So, is there such thing as a cool asshole?
Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't consider myself an asshole.
Yes,
but
you are. No.
No, but the thing is, between other assholes, they're like, you know what? You're cool, dude. Why? Porque ellos entienden.
You're less of an asshole.
I get it. Yeah, it's true.
I feel like at the end of the day, they have like mutual respect for each other. Like, ¿sabes qué? Like, you're an asshole, I'm an asshole, but at the same time, like, we understand each other and we know what needs to get done at the end of the day.
Oh, shit. Está cabrón,
está
sabio.
The more you know.
The more you know. I was gonna say this. Into that perspective. Yo siento que soy un asshole. Y me vale verga. But at the same time, I'm cool with my family.
Yeah.
So, like, los demás, like, I feel like I have, ¿cómo se llama? Todos, me imagino que todos tienen un circle, ¿verdad? Está tu familia.
Yeah.
Están tus hermanos. Tu familia, pues, la outer familia. Están tus amigos. Están los conocidos. Y luego están los demás.
Yeah.
The more you are out there, the less I care about you.
Oh, of course.
And that's the people I'm asking. Like, I'll be straightforward to them.
Yeah.
No, vales verga. Get your ass up, pero vales verga. Y the ones that are closer to me, I can tell them que valen verga, pero in a nicer way.
Yeah.
Mira, güey, like, vales verga ahorita, pero ánimo, güey. Estoy contigo.
Yeah.
Pero no se te quita lo pendejo.
I don't know if it's the same with you guys.
Yeah. No, see, it's because for some people, especially the people that you don't know, like, same thing, you don't know what's going on behind in their lives. Pero si le sabes qué, güey, la mera neta la estás cagando, güey. Ponte las pilas, güey. I'm not saying it just because I'm over here trying to be a dick. Like, if you really want to get something done y sigues como sigues, like, no vas a llegar donde quieres estar. Como, let's say, ahorita someone wants to be an ASM. They send them over to me to start training. Like, oh, can you show me what you do? I'm like, yeah, I'll show you what to do. Y al último día es like, ¿sabes qué? Like, you do too much, bro. Like, I can't do this. Like, okay, ahora aquí, ya que me estás diciendo eso, don't apply as an ASM then. Straight up. Like, don't apply. Because what's the point of you trying to be up, get promoted, if you can't handle what I'm doing now? So straight up, si no lo quieres hacer, don't apply. If you see a position open, don't waste their time, don't waste your time. Ya cuando sientes que ya estás listo para hacer lo que yo estoy diciendo, ahora bríncale.
Sin miedo.
But yeah, exactly. Al éxito. Pero todavía, dude, like, that's the thing. Es que a unos people, you gotta tell them straight up, like, hey, si realmente quieres hacer lo que yo estoy haciendo, this is what I do. You don't have to do exactly what I do, pero at this point, eso es algo que you're gonna have to be comfortable with.
Yeah.
Todos hablándote, like, hey, I need help with this, hey, what's going on with this, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So.
Yo la verdad siento que este güey sí es bien culero, güey. Así, like, asshole. I don't know, there's something about his face, güey, que es like culo con los demás, ¿no?
Es que culo con culo no se llevan, güey.
Puede ser, but like, it's just that, like, when I've told him many times, when I met him, he, like, este güey se viste bien, güey.
No mames.
Son de los... No, ahorita no, pero así como en
parties.
En parties o así como en un gathering, que son de los que trabajo en una oficina y no me hablen. Like, se mira como de los que my shit don't stink.
Only my fart.
y ya poco a poco lo fui conociendo de... Oh, he's not an asshole, he's pretty cool. Pero siento que a los que maybe los que son como en su círculo, he doesn't treat them as bad. No, like, live your life, no me afectas. Like that, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Pero yo siento que sí, este güey sí es culo con los demás. Like, I feel like he would be one of those guys like, no mames, güey, ya está verde, apúrale, pinche puto. Or something like that.
I mean, to be honest, bro, si a mí me enseñaron, let's say, si me enseñan culeramente, no lo voy a hacer igual. Pero también, si ya le explicaste at least 3 fucking times, the same fucking process, the same thing.
Ahí estás atrás.
Come on, man.
Pendejo no estudia, se da pendejo.
For real, güey. Like neta, güey. Güey, no mames. I mean, I already fucking show you. Want me to show you again? Oh, es que se me olvidó. Verga, pues entonces apúntale.
Yeah.
You know?
Best way. It's the best way to do it. Everybody siempre me criticaban a mí de que por qué I would write my shit down. I'm like, porque estoy pendejo y no creo que se me olvide.
Yeah.
I'm being honest, you know, I'm being honest.
No, but at the end of the day, like, that's important, bro. Porque eso que dicen, like, oh, I'll remember. No, güey, se lo olvidan, güey.
No, especially when it's like, okay, for instance, and I know that, like, I'm embracing que soy bien mamón for work y a veces me paso de pendejo, but when it comes to, like, let's say, for, like, fixing an AC, you have to learn about Freon, boards, and all that shit.
Yeah.
I fucking start, si se pasa de 130 es overcharge, si se pasa under this, is this. And I'm right, tengo como un chingo de libros y luego los pegué a mi little carrito, ¿verdad? So I can remember, I'm like, y hasta me dicen, why do you need this for? I'm like, 'cause sometimes I forget stuff. He's like, how can you forget it if you've been working, let's say, here for a year? I'm like, because I don't pay attention to stupid shit that I don't want to learn. They go, that's important, you work here. I'm like, yeah. And that's why I have it right here.
But we don't do it like every day.
Yeah, exactly.
You do it every day, it's different.
Y ahorita, últimamente, because the property's older, we do it every summer. Every summer we do it. Y ya me la sé, I don't need that paper no more. Porque ya son 4 años, ¿eh? No me pasa de pendejo,
güey. Que si ya tienes un problema, güey.
Sí, pero... So, let's say,
¿Te sientes un poquito down?
Mental?
So, cuando miro así el first year, y yo lo que quiero decir es, like, we don't, because I don't use it at my home.
Yeah.
That's something that I don't need to bring home.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a memory. I'm like, you know what? Once I clock out, I'm like, I don't give a shit no more. I'm like, fuck it. Yeah, next day reset. Okay, I'm back to work. Ya se me olvidó. Okay, ya me acuerdo como. Or go to YouTube. How do I reset an ice maker? Okay. That's how I reset. Como nunca tenemos ese pinche issue a lot, like I forget, dije, is it the T&W or is it the H&T? Ya está ahí saved el pinche en cuál timer lo dejé. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Just go back 10 seconds.
There you go. That's funny. No, pero está bien, güey. And at the end of the day, bro, YouTube te enseña todo.
Yeah.
Hasta las nalgas.
No.
Technically. That's another cultural thing. It impacted a lot. In these last 10 years, el social media.
Oh, yeah.
That's something that you had to, that in a way, as much as I hate it, but at the same time, I have to appreciate it porque me dio la oportunidad de finally set a podcast. Mm-hmm. And the easiest way is I am doing it through YouTube, but in reality, el podcast is through just voice. You know, like we put it on Spotify, we put it on iTunes, we put it on mucho Apple Music. iTunes, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
You put it in many things and people can hear your channel on XM Radio.
Ya, pronto vamos a estar en radio.
I wish we can rent an AM station or something.
Why not?
Oh, maybe. Ojalá. Anyways.
En el futuro.
En el futuro. ¿Por qué no? Ponerle KYC, AM Radio.
There you go.
Ándale. ¿Y cómo se llama? That's something that I had to learn how to embrace, and I need to adapt quicker to how to do more things. Like if I want to grow the channel, pero at the same time, grow it a tu momento que tienes tú. A la speed.
Yeah.
Por decirlo. Mi amigazo acá. ¿no?
Sí.
Que
Tu
siempre
masaje.
siempre I embrace him that like, hey, he's putting his part. A se pasa de mamón, que se queda dormido, que se va a jugar fútbol, que whatever is the reason, whatever. They get, but at least he's showing up. Okay, they get, but what happens? The momentum shifts and the channel just picks up. Like, hey, wey. Like I don't want to be there at midnight con las pinches ojeras ahí hablando y todo.
Las Gucci bags.
Las Gucci bags.
Gucci bags.
It's something like right now because
Yeah.
I am embracing where my channel's at. I love my channel. Dije, I know that it's this. I was looking at the subscribers we have. It's 92 subscribers. I'm looking at the months. I'm like, I don't think we're gonna make it 100. People, you better fucking subscribe, share it. As I don't know if we're gonna make it 100. The best part is this: el channel no tiene un año. En febrero se hace un año.
True.
So,
Yo no empecé en febrero.
Tú no empezaste en febrero. No. I'm just talking about the channel. O técnicamente el canal tiene en diciembre, pero pasaron unos pedos en el reset it. So
Yeah.
yo estoy con cuando ya KYC rebooted and I focused on what I wanted, even though right now I'm refocusing it on what I truly want and what I think I believe it is. ¿Cómo se llama? No vamos a cumplir un año hasta febrero. So, yeah, I still have till February to do 100 subscribers. Y en un año hice 100. That's a landmark for me.
Yeah. Pero al mismo tiempo, como estás diciendo, bro, like we're just starting. Like we're still doing the rough drafts. We're still trying to figure out what exactly we want to do with this. So
and that's something that
don't put too much pressure on yourself.
No, there's no
bro.
pressure. It's embracing where we are. It's embracing. Y como se llama, por eso digo, cuando empecé dije, you know what? We are an American channel. But we're also a very Mexican-driven channel.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, people, si se ofenden, que Hispanics or Latinos. I will never say that because yo no sé cómo son los de El Salvador, los de Guatemala, los de Puerto Rico, los cubanos.
Yeah.
I don't know any of them.
Honduras.
Y si me faltaron otros, Belize,
Nicaragua.
I know you
Colombia.
exist. Don't get me wrong. I know you exist. Colombia, I know that it's all about Shakira. Is there another Colombiano?
Becky G.
¿Becky G's ahí?
No, Becky G. No.
Ella es de Venezuela, ¿no?
No, la otra que canta.
Carol G.
There you go. Las dos empiezan con G.
No, I was gonna like Becky G. Creo que es she's Mexican, güey.
Yeah, Becky G es Mexican.
Pero es nacida aquí.
Ah, es pocha. No,
Yeah.
es como nosotros.
Es como nosotros. Sí.
So when I say that I know that you guys exist, is that I'm not disrespecting your culture. I just can't speak on your culture.
Yeah, no, we can't.
Cuando escucho cómo, por decirlo, like, cómo se le dice a una vaca en Colombia, es ternura. And I didn't know that. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, that shit's fucking cool.
What the fuck? Yo, I didn't know you were supposed to hit that high, bro.
I can't high higher.
Güey.
Mariah Carey, bro.
Con razón está Liri luego le decía a Luis, ternurita. Por
pinche vaca, So there's a lot of words y eso lo aprendí por social media, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Hay canales que mira mi wife de cómo son otras culturas y so haz de cuenta que está una de Venezuela, una de Argentina y una colombiana, and then they start saying, otro palabra for carne, I forgot what was the other name for it. Y ya cuando estaban like going back and forth, and I'm like, oh shit. Como el popote es mexicano, ¿verdad? El popote. And then there's another way of saying it, like in Colombia. And then there's another way of saying in Argentina. And it just goes around, and I'm like, oh shit, como acá en Estados Unidos, carro.
Yeah.
En México es automóvil.
Yeah.
En pinche...
Parking y es estacionamiento. Well, there's a lot of Spanglish words. Looking at como también como biles. Biles is not a Spanish word. You know that, right?
Es un ticket o algo así. ¿Cómo se dice? El bill es el bill, but I forgot how to say it in Spanish.
Yeah, pero es lo mismo como parking. Parking is not a word, bro. Es estacionamiento.
Troca. I was shocked about troca.
¿Troca?
Troca.
Se llama la guagua, ¿no?
No, es camioneta.
No, es que también Bad Bunny dice la guagua.
Oh, la guagua.
Es que según es lo que es, así es como se dice.
Maybe that's what they say in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, that's what they say.
That's what he said.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he said. Por eso everybody was tripping like, la guagua, ¿qué es la guagua? Like, oh, guagua means troca.
Sí.
I'm like, oh, shit, that's pretty sick.
There's a lot of fucking words, como el teléfono. I don't think it's teléfono.
Es celular.
No, I forgot how we say. Los chicanos have like los new chicanos have a new way of saying it. Es como también cuando dices como.
Habla en el móvil.
Con tu mano. Si alguien te llama, enséñame cómo contestarías. Imagine you have a phone on your hand. Te estoy llamando, ¿cómo contestas?
Cuando le hacen así, güey.
¿Tú cómo?
Hablan en el móvil.
Los de esta generation le hacen así.
Hello, how are you?
Y nosotros somos así. También así, ¿verdad? I've seen this one. I remember it was like...
Yeah, actually, yo vi un video, güey.
¿Sí te miraste?
Un video en TikTok, güey. Y según un guy va con una girl, ¿no? Y ese güey pues está way older. Tendrá como unos 45. Y la girl se ve como de unos 20, let's say 28. Let's say 25. Y ya pues el guy se le queda viendo y se gustaron los dos. Y la girl le hace así. And he was like...
No, just...
But actually, you know, and she was like, what the fuck? Like, she was trying to say, call me. Pues le dio su número. Le pasó su papelito, le dio su número. And then she was like...
okay.
So I was like, what the fuck?
Lo está saludando para atrás, like, bye.
Yeah.
Te bañas.
Yeah, but actually siempre empezó así. Yo me imagino que porque el teléfono, bueno, la bocina era...
Sí, era los flaquitos.
La larguita, yeah.
El brick.
No. Cuando... you remember the dial?
Oh.
So era flaquito.
Como un cuernito,
Yeah.
güey.
Como, ándale.
No. Es que también estaba el brick, güey.
Pero el brick era así, ajá. That's why I think como el celular se agarra así. That's why a lot of kids do this. Y nosotros, yo pienso que nuestra generation nos imaginamos que aquí está el parapinche de ese y acá hablar,
Yeah.
¿no? Está así, flaquito.
Todavía tenemos los house phones.
Ándale,
Yeah, güey.
yeah.
¿A quién está buscando? Mamá, te buscan.
¿Quién es? El de la renta, dile que no estoy.
Y that's something that I like. That's something that I love about us is that even though we can consider the same style of living, porque we're in a way we were ghetto where we lived. ¿No? Dije, tú me ganas por 4 años, y yo te gano by like 7. So even you that are ahead by 4 years, there's still a lot more cultural stuff that I might not even know. Or that because you've lived life longer, tú ya sabes cómo, even though if it's 4 years longer, it is longer. Y cómo se llama, you will tell me things like, no, güey, haz esto, o yo lo intenté por acá, o cositas así, ¿verdad? Que si la línea de perico sabe mejor que la línea de cristal.
Dicho vato.
Ya no te agarres la nariz, pues.
Mira, si la vas a sopletear. No, es cierto. Y like when it comes to him, I'm like, oh shit, like I've lived longer, but him, por decirlo, work wise, he's lived a lot more longer work wise, ¿verdad? Like él sabe más cosas. Y yo sé tanto, like at least when it comes to new stuff, I know more than him.
Yeah.
But when it comes to emailing and answering vendor shit and all that, él me sobrepasa, ¿verdad? Like él ha vivido más años así. Y cómo se llama, es algo que en la vida vas aprendiendo. And if you don't embrace all that, te quedas atrás.
You gotta learn and adapt.
Y te quedas atrás porque te quedas atrás.
Yep.
Y es el pedo de aquí about the American Dream, way. See, if you don't take advantage of it, somebody else is gonna take the spot, and they're gonna run with it. So esa es la cosa. No se pónganse las pinches pilas. No, decir la mera neta, güey, porque si no se ponen las pilas, somebody else is gonna work harder than you, someone's gonna outwork you, and boom, nomás agarran la posición y tú acá esperando, like, shit. Luego, la única cosa es, somebody does outwork you, no te pongas depre, no te pongas sad. Be like, you know what, next time that opens up, I'm gonna work 10 times harder than everybody else para que me lo den for sure this time. Porque sí, you know, uno sí se agüita when they take the position over you, you know, because you really wanted it. Pero take that as a learning experience, like, okay, what didn't I have that I wasn't able to get the position? Learn from it, adapt, and the next time it opens up, boom, le tiras, and hopefully you get it.
Or you can do what Edgar did and put on some knee pads.
No, man,
Put
man. Te pasas.
Un aceitito.
Fucking guy.
That's actual. I
Trata
know
de
that.
no pujar, güey.
I'll say this: the American culture and the Mexican culture, when it came to those kind of jokes, because I know the American culture for their comedy say, yeah, like it's dying, and I feel bad for that.
Yeah.
And I know that Mexico still carries it very high because I don't see them changing at all with that culture, ¿verdad? Que like the bully culture or whatever, ¿verdad? Pero yo sí sé que así hay como güeros, como hay morenos, Asians, Americans, que hay gente que se lleva, like, you know,
Yeah.
and they will talk smack like that, you know,
Yeah.
and it's pretty cool because I'm like,
Yeah.
I would never expect, let's say, like a white guy telling jokes like that until you actually start seeing white America comedy, like
Yeah.
those shows. You're like, oh shit, Larry the Cable Guy. I'm like, ese way, like I relate to some of his shit, you know, like even though yo no soy de rancho, even though I don't live in like Alabama or shit like that,
Yeah.
like a lot of shit that he says, I'm like, hey, as a Mexican, we did that shit.
Yeah.
Like El Andrew Schultz.
Mm.
Andrew Schultz right now is the one that kind of has it up there. But like it's I just, like I said, for America, I feel sad that comedy is dying. Y ya esa cultura se va saliendo poquito a poquito.
Yeah, too many people are getting offended nowadays.
They can't take a joke.
No, dude.
Yeah, ahorita están nomás pocos latinos haciendo ya like shows like that. Están pequeños. You
Yeah,
know,
here
they're starting, but
hay poquitos, pero ahí en México hay un chingo
Yo,
todavía.
mira, I'm not saying que Franco Escamilla es the GOAT, ¿verdad? Porque yo le digo,
Yeah.
lo que le he dicho yo a muchos, dije, Franco Escamilla aprendió de todos, ¿verdad? De todos sus futuros, sus pasados.
Yeah.
And was helping him que América no ha cambiado su culture, perdón, que México no ha cambiado su culture
Yeah.
como America did. Y fucking Franco Escamilla embraced that culture. He embraced what he is. Y because las doors todavía están open, por eso explotó el güey.
Yeah.
Add the social media.
No, you see?
Add que he is funny. He is funny.
Yeah.
Y cómo se llama, y lo que le abrió las puertas a él, que él no tuvo miedo de irse a otros países, que a Chile, a Colombia, Argentina. So he actually went out there, as
Yeah.
opposed to others que nomás se quedaron que México y Estados Unidos. México y Estados Unidos.
Yeah.
Como for me, I said it last time. George Lopez, for me, is my GOAT de Chicano comedy. I think he's funny.
chicanery.
The chicane.
Chicane.
Because against Gabriel Iglesias, Carlos Mencía, Felipe Esparza, I honestly do think George Lopez se los lleva y por
Yeah.
feo. Y hay güeyes que no, que porque no lo
Yeah.
entienden.
Because the thing is with Fluffy, Felipe Esparza y todo, ellos they're like kind of starting right now where George Lopez started cuando no había mucho del cancel culture. Entonces, pedo,
But actually, Fluffy's a little bit bigger.
Fluffy ya tiene sus 25
sí,
años.
no, sí, yo sé, pero I'm saying like he wouldn't say those type of jokes.
Okay. Oh, I see what you mean.
Y especialmente ahorita como está, like he's not gonna say anything like that, bro. So él, for him, he's like, okay, you know what? Ahora sí, I gotta detain on what I say, porque ahora sí, el cancel culture ahorita está caliente.
Nah,
Dices
not
algo,
even
luego.
if you say something about gay people and all that.
No nos vamos tan lejos. Cuando le tiró poquita tierra a Ralph Barbosa, que casi se lo tragó todo social media. Y he had to go back and apologize.
Yeah,
And I was like, you can't be a bully no more.
yeah.
And sometimes being a bully is funny. You know, 'cause it's funny jokes. I'm
Yeah, and
sorry.
that's what he said. You know, he's like, it's just part of the work.
It's
You know,
part
part
of
of the show. Yeah.
Cuando se viene eso de Ralph Barbosa, that he kind of, it's not my type of comedy, but he's funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cuando miraba así a George López, cuando miraba a Gabriel, a Carlos Mencía, que yo pienso que se pasaba de verga a Carlos Mencía. Ese güey con sus retarded jokes, like, hasta yo me sentía like, it's funny but fucked up. Like, cause you don't joke, yo pienso que hay specific raza que no tiene que, or specific people que no se tiene que hacer burla, cause ellos no se pueden defender.
Yeah, y luego también it's like to a certain point. Así nomás dices algo así, algo leve, like a small little joke, pues it's alright. Pero si ya lo llevas al extremo, es like, hey, güey, ya te pasaste de verga. Pull it back, like relax.
Está como
Don't get carried away.
una vez I'm gonna say a friend de mi hija. So I'm just changing the story a little bit. Le dijo el friend que se empezaron a pelear y salieron corriendo para acá. What happened? He's like, Lupita called me a fat ass. My daughter. Y lo hace mi daughter. It's because he called me skinny.
Oh my God. Oh shit.
Puta, Jose Luis.
No, that's another cultural thing, huh? José Luis en censura.
Yeah.
Con cultura. Que el Jerry Springer, that's a big thing. Maury, you are not the father. You are the father.
I'm about to do backflip for hold up, actually.
I was literally yesterday. We're doing the midnight charlas, and that TV show came up, and I talked about it. Que you gotta give props to the cameraman.
Oh,
En el Maury Show, cuando se ponía a correr la pinche vieja putida, y la cámara está pesada, y esos güeyes van en
güey.
putizan sin caerse. Like, fuck, for that's gotta be some badass fucking high definition running, güey.
Yeah. No, not just that, fool.
Imagínate el güey que va grabando Flash.
No,
Y te digo, I think that's beautiful to embrace both cultures. People who talk smack on America just because it's America, y nomás porque tenemos como nosotros que somos mexicanos, anybody who talks smack just because of that, I'm like, bro, like, primero fíjate dónde vives. And then go live a little bit, un año, en México, para que realmente mires lo que es México.
Yeah.
Because living in Mexico is tough. Yo tuve la fortuna de vivir en Tijuana, y en Rosarito Beach, pues, which is nicer than Tijuana. Pero yo tuve la fortuna de cruzar every day to go work in San Diego. Don't compare American money to working those pesos. That's something that is shocking to me, how one country can be so rich and right next to you, fucking 10 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, está bien pobre el otro país. Y luego el de up north, el de Canada, tiene un chingo de land y no nada de pinche casas, que you can literally buy a house, es igual de rich, pero no tiene homes because it's so fucking cold. But they're igual de rich que America, or maybe porque está el dólar igual, ¿verdad? And that's shocking to me, but I've always told that to people. I'm like, before you go on talking shit to this country that you live in, that they pay you, that they give you your bread, I'm like, embrace them, porque no sabes realmente cómo es allá.
Yeah.
Yo no estoy diciendo que sufrí en México, I didn't, pero sufrí en la manera de que cuando vas cruzando every day y miras mucha gente, muchos niños pobres, muchos que los pies están amputated, like, de que la diabetes es like un cultural thing allá, de everybody fucking has diabetes, de que quieren sus pinches carnitas, quieren su pinche menudo, quieren todas las pinches las gorditas. Oh, fuck, las gorditas, ¿verdad?
Me dicen el comal, bro.
No mames.
Te ponen de todo.
No, y cómo se llama, that's something cuando lo traes para acá, que you do all that greasy food,
Yeah.
and then you start eating healthy food, you do feel it.
Yeah.
Cuando mi wife started eating healthy, que lechuguita, que sus pinacas, she will give me healthy food, salmon, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, salmon, what the fuck? I'm like, oh shit. Then
But you don't like fish.
That's salmon. That's salmon. Very different.
I mean, it's still fish, but
Yeah.
yeah. Continue.
It was lemon pepper, okay? Very different.
No sabía fish, sabía lemon
Sabía
pepper.
limón.
Sabía limón.
Era limonada.
Y I was like, ya cuando grababa algo así grasoso, sí, like, mi panza luego lo sentía.
Yeah.
Because she would try to, haz de cuenta que she would feed me the same thing that she would cook, only double the size. So si era una mano de lechuga con un pescado y let's say elote, ¿verdad? I would have doble lechuga, doble elote y un pescado porque está bien caro el pinche güey, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
So double everything except the main protein.
Yeah.
Y ya cuando llegaba yo mi actual plate de grasa, como unos tacos o algo, like, yeah, like, oh my God, I'm like, tengo que ir a
Yeah.
and that's why I can't ever go into a diet. I think I'm too used to that food.
Es que así crecimos, güey.
Así crecimos.
Yeah, that's what our bodies used to, eating all that. Porque si yo también, like, I try to change the diet, pero está cabrón, güey.
¿Cómo irá?
When you eat a salad food, todavía tengo hambre, güey.
Es lo que voy a decir, watch. Si yo compro un poster de una tortilla, we know why. Pero you can't say that about the American culture. ¿Qué voy a poner?
Un póster de una hamburguesa, güey.
Sí, pero ok, yo más te pongo una tortilla. Don't compare tortilla to a whole burger, porque si no mejor te traigo un pinche platillo de pozole.
Yeah.
Es una diferencia. ¿Qué va a poner pinche white bread de Bimbo? No, that's Mexican, huh?
Yeah,
güey, that's
Wonder bread.
Wonder bread. Yeah, Wonder bread.
Que pongo la pinche loaf de Wonder. I don't even think a lot of white people do Wonder bread.
No.
So maybe lo que yo pienso que es American, el orange juice.
Because we're in Orange County? Hey, smart.
Oh, that's smart too. But no, I honestly do think, maybe because I saw it too many times in TV shows y en movies, que en la morning vienen con su orange juice. Y yo siento que nosotros los latinos, una pinche coca en la mañana.
No, y sí, güey.
Yeah,
a lot of
sí,
people, dude, a lot of people do that, güey.
¿Ves una coca en la mañana?
No, yo no, güey, pero I'm saying a lot of people do that.
I didn't know that.
Breakfast, yo casi no como breakfast. Si como breakfast es avena.
Avena o de cornflakes.
No.
Tus
I don't do cornflakes anymore.
Tu
Cereal, ya no hago cereal.
Cornflakes, not cornflakes, cornflakes.
Cornflakes. Yeah, no, pero sí, I've noticed, güey, como a lot of my family in Mexico, either su Pepsi or su Coke for breakfast.
Fuck, I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, sí, y luego aparte ya no toman café, es una soda y tu pan, güey.
Yeah.
Fuck, yo like, Yo cuando trabajaba de noches en la gasolinera, cuando salía a las 6 de la mañana, I would refill my 32 ounce de pura sodita.
No.
Y me iba tomando a las 6 de la morning. Pero era para dormir, para que me diera sueño.
What the?
fuck?
That does not make sense,
I just
bro.
needed soda, right?
Unless you were like expecting the sugar crash. Like, ya cuando llegas al crash, es like, ahora sí ya a dormir. Que ya.
Yo lo único que me podía parar a mí de dormir, que si no le ganaba el sol.
Mm.
If the sol was too bright, ya no podía dormir. Pero si llegaba y estaba todo oscurito, son las que me metía a la cama, I can knock out. But if let's say, hey, can you stay 30 minutes? Ya llegando, ya está el sol bien aprendido el room, y ya, like, oh, I can't. I mean, I couldn't sleep.
Y era hacer los blinds, agarrar la underwear de tu vieja, te los pones en los eyes, you can smell her and you sleep y no se mira nada, güey.
No, la voy a despertar mejor ahí, ven para acá.
Like, tire me out real quick. I still have a little bit of energy.
A
Sácamelo.
little bit of energy. No, y te digo, like, eso de comer así que soda en la mañana, coffee. I remember those days de cuando iba con mi dad de handyman.
Mhm.
Un cafecito y el pan dulce. Don't forget the concha.
Yeah, the
Again,
conchitas.
pongo una concha.
Yeah.
Un poster, lo que sea de una concha. What can I do for our American? A pie? Pumpkin? Apple?
Pancakes.
Do you think though that's an actual
Pancakes.
thing? Pancakes?
Waffles.
You think pancakes?
I think waffles. Pancakes.
Pancakes and waffles.
Pancakes también hay en
So
México.
pancakes sí.
Yeah.
So si pongo aquí así como un pancake.
Yeah.
Un pancake. Con su little butter. Que con
Whole cakes.
Pearl Mining Company. Not en Jemima. Pearl Mining Company.
Okay.
Así con su miel escurriendo. Sí, sí.
Yeah.
People know that. Oh,
Sí se me para. Yeah.
All
I
right.
haven't had pancakes in a minute, fool. You know what I haven't had in a while? Chicken and waffles.
I haven't had that ever.
No.
No.
You're missing out.
Chicken
I don't
and
like
waffles.
I don't like mixing my food.
I'm
No,
always
no,
mixing
no,
my food.
no de sol, nada, sino que I don't like real food.
Uh-huh.
I cannot dip it on honey.
Mm.
I wouldn't like. It's weird.
¿Le pone ketchup entonces? Pues sí, es pollo,
Ketchup,
güey.
ketchup con pancakes,
Con
güey.
pancakes.
No, güey.
No,
Waffle.
Waffles.
So, a tu huevo cuando le cae miel, you're okay with it?
Yeah?
¿Tú?
Mm.
You're not, ¿verdad? Yo tampoco. I mean,
it
I'll
has to be
eat,
spicy, güey.
I'll eat it.
Ah, yeah,
You-
me
you-
too.
pero-
I eat it. It's already on the fucking
Le
plate.
cae la miel y le pones chile arriba, güey, para que no sepa tanta miel, güey.
Spicy,
guacamole.
¿cómo es? Sweet and spicy.
Sweet and spicy.
Sweet
There
and
you go.
spicy.
Sheesh.
All right,
Yeah.
so, okay, we got that, ¿verdad? El pancake. Si poniera unos tacos, la burger. Even though la
Yeah.
burger is German.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's true.
No puedo decir pizza porque la pizza es
So,
italiana.
literalmente Estados Unidos no tiene platillo.
I would say barbecue ribs.
Nah, not really. We have to ask people. People, what you guys think? What's the history behind that?
I only have at the moment 3 white friends in Alaska. If you can put a signature dish that's American for white people, what would it be? Porque honestly, for my friends que son
Ooh.
los morenos, ellos siempre me han dicho que son las ribs, barbecue ribs.
Mashed potatoes and
That's
steak.
African American.
Really?
From what I know, también el steak. Because it's just that the way that they prep it.
¿Y el
See, I'm
turkey?
telling you.
¿El turkey?
El turkey would probably be a Native American.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, yeah, because they're the ones that brought it con el lotito ese pedo.
Nah, like I wouldn't know. I need to get
Thanksgiving.
deep down and ask, pero I would have to probably ask someone that's older than us.
But the other thing is, too, is like, even though it's from Germany, those burgers, like, we make them different. So, like, we give them
Do
our
we?
touch.
Have we gone to Germany and tried them?
No. But that,
I'll look at YouTube.
that's what I would assume and think. Because even with the pizza compared to Italy, like, we make it way different out here than they do.
Mhm.
Yeah. Do it?
Yeah.
See?
La italiana está way delgadita, bien crunchy, güey.
I don't like that shit. I like my shit fluffy.
Sí.
Sí, te gusta la gordura.
But yeah, but at the end of the day, it's like we add extra things into like a burger, a hot dog. Como ahorita los hot dogs a veces le ponen como se llama jalapeño adentro, so you get that nice spicy kick.
Jalapeno, onion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do some Sonora dogs this weekend.
Y,
Que tiene chorizo, jamón, bacon y sausage. Estamos hablando de gordura, ¿verdad?
sí, yeah, that's the first thing that comes up.
You're like,
Yeah, no.
oh, really
But
stuffed.
that's the thing about the American culture, because a lot of it, like I said, we're like a big crock pot, bro. Somos un chingo de races.
Man, that sucks.
Y the American, pues, they add their own like twist to it.
So the only thing that's very cultural, entonces se puede decir culture for America in a way, is music and movies. Que nadie les puede igualar.
Just all, yeah.
I mean, ponle que
movies.
música sí la iguala a México. México. Yo digo que México también tiene sus good fucking singers.
Because also the genre. Es el pedo.
¿De que tiene más genres México? ¿O?
No, like, ¿dónde pega más? Como aquí, pues, of course, since we have all the different mix of cultures, hip-hop, rap y todo, so it's a big one. Why? Because that's what the main culture is here.
Sí.
Compared to Mexico, pues, we got a little bit of everything.
Yeah, okay. Sí. Y I think... Sí, okay. I'm gonna put it this simple. I think we only dance banda and corridos because we know the lyrics and we like the rhythm. Pero si, let's say we were really into our culture acá en America, country tiene la same shit, nomás que no es corrido.
Yeah.
El corrido would be gangster rap.
Yeah.
A lot of
would
people
be
say,
a few.
oh, it's not the same shit. If they're talking about drugs and killing, is the same fucking shit.
Yeah, it's just, ¿cómo te digo? For here, they would have to mix rap and country and
Entraron, ajá, para que sea el corrido, ¿verdad?
corridos.
Ya, porque ya sé que también hay rap en español. ¿Verdad?
Yeah.
Que es el Santa Fe Clan.
Yeah, I was about to say them. Como Santa Fe Clan, everybody right
You went
now.
to go see them?
No.
No, cuando estuvieron aquí.
Yeah, my girl wanted to see them though.
Pinches-
Pero ya me dijo last minute.
Que según lo amenazaron, ¿no?
I don't know. Calle
quién?
13.
Ah, Calle 13.
Acuit.
El Aquid.
El Aquid.
No, who?
No, es
Sam.
Santa Fe Clan.
Que they can go sing somewhere acá en México.
No, that was Peso Pluma.
Él también es rapper, ¿no?
Yeah, no, pero Peso Pluma, like in Tijuana, is like you can't rap here, si no va a ser tu último concierto.
Fuck.
Es lo que le pusieron. Yeah, no, I didn't hear about Santa Fe Clan, but sí miré de Peso Pluma. He's like, hey, you can't come to Tijuana, because if you do, this is going to be your last concert. And they put it over like a bunch of bridges.
The reason que...
No shit.
The reason that I know que in a way México le copia mucho when it comes to music a United States, porque en tiempo de Motown here in the US, que es The Temptations, fucking Martha and the Vandells, Smokey Robinson and the Miracles, cuando ellos sacaron su música, los mexicanos estaban copiando. Grupo Freddy, Indio, Terrícola. Literally they would copy and paste la song. Está una canción que se llama Under the Boardwalk, que es basically dice he fell in love with her, he makes love to her underneath the boardwalk. Agarraron la same beat y se la pusieron en español, con todo igual, nomás que la hicieron en sad song y es una breakup y se llama En un café. En un café donde yo la dejé.
Oh,
Alright,
yeah.
So it's está en English and it's about having sex. So very different, same rhythm. So la sacaron acá esos originally y esas se la copiaron. La de Kiss and Say Goodbye, las de Let's Just Kiss y bla bla bla. Y en
Yeah.
español, dame un beso y dime adiós. Same fucking song.
yeah.
La de El último beso, The Long Kiss, que va la canción Listen to the rhythm of the falling rain. Y es basically que va un carro en unas curvas y que he ends up crashing y se muere su loved one. Y la saca Leodan, la sacó. Y Leodan, mis respetos a Leodan. But hey, fool, that's an American song.
Yeah.
The original. But hey, I will say this, esa música es impactful
Yeah.
en their época. Y cómo se llama la de No rompas más mi Don't break my heart. My icky heart con pinche Billy Ray Cyrus. Lamentó el
Yeah.
primero, güey. And I was like, no mames, se me hace que la de Caballo Dorado esa sí es mexicana. Que viene siendo la rápida. Tun, 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 tiririnin.
Pero nomás es pura música.
Es
Yeah,
esa, pero tan siquiera es más original. La de No rompas más es americana. Y yo like, because I grew up with Mexican music thinking it was that.
Yeah.
Y because my
Like you
dad...
guys copied it from us y
Yeah.
resulta que es al revés. It's the other way around.
Ya cuando mi dad like, pues, me empezó a escuchar mucha música, I was like, oh shit, I'm like, it sounds the same. Y ya when I started getting into the history of music, like
Yeah.
learning a little bit, I'm like, oh no, mira, ¿cuándo salió? ¿Cuándo salió? I'm like, oh, this was made first. Oh, this was made second. Oh, shit. Y siempre era así back and forth. Even la de pinche... Ay, una de los... La de Jailhouse Rock con Elvis Presley. Y luego la sacó el papá de Verónica... ¿Cómo? Enrique Guzmán, de Rock and Roll. También la sacó él después. And I'm like... And that's from the 1950s. Lo único que sí puedo decir que le copiaron a México fue a Resortes el Moonwalk, que se lo copió Michael Jackson. Le robó su estilo a Resortes.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Watch, go to YouTube, pones Resortes, México, Moonwalk, y yo sí que se mueve igual que Michael Jackson, pero Resortes es de los 1970s. Michael Jackson was just a child. Y ya This Fool did his movies, Ese que habla, ay, mamacita. No, es un pinche drunk guy all the time.
Okay, so, it sounds familiar. It sounds familiar. Con esa voz ya le dice todo.
Yeah.
Hace, no manches. Él hablaba mucho con Andrés García, que era el... ¿Cuál era el movie de ese güey? Pedro Navajas.
Pedro Navajas.
Ay,
Pedro Navajas.
Era un pimp. Y se ponía una white hat.
No, ese güey estaba mamado en sus tiempos, güey.
Bien chaca.
Ese funny, ese decían que era el novio de México, and that was fucking Dominican Republic. Like I'm telling you, when it comes to Hollywood, I know my shit, right?
Yeah.
Pero sí, like, digo, when I think about culture, and I go back to it, and I'm like, because I wanna buy shit. I wanna buy shit for the background. Something that like que seamos nosotros, algo de nosotros. I just can't get off sports, movies, and music. No puedo pensar en otra cosa. Maybe Trump.
No.
Pero van a pensar que somos supporters.
Well, why not, güey?
Pues con lo que está diciendo ahorita sí, pero lo que decía antes, no, güey. No.
Con Trump estuvimos mejor que otros años, la neta.
I don't know about that. We went through COVID, güey, ¿no? O sea,
Yeah.
Pues sí, ay, se lo dejaron ya bien puteado, güey, el país.
¿Quién?
Cuando Trump iba entrando es cuando estaba empezando ese pedo.
Let's not get into politics, but
I
yeah,
know.
let's go ahead and let's embrace who we are, where we came from, and where we're gonna go. Because at the end of the day, only we could change our future.
Yeah.
So embrace.
I agree.
And that's the best part. That's the best part, that because of the cultures that we have, and que no le tenemos miedo.
Yeah.
Like I'm not afraid to say, like, you know what, I love my Mexico, but I can't live there. Well, I mean, I want to retire there, pero yo trabajar allí
Yeah.
con ese dinero de México, con lo que pasa todo ese desmadre, like, nah, I can't.
Yeah.
Que te corten el pinche, como lo que le pasó a mi brother, que se iba a meter a live y que le cortaron el internet.
Oh.
So yes, en México hay veces que en toda la zona te cortan el internet. Sea lo que sea, puede ser un cartel deal going on, whatever. They block the whole signal. I'm not saying there was a cartel, I'm just saying they just blocked the signal, so no tienes internet. Al next day te cortan el agua, que para sobrar agua para México. So todo el día no tienes agua. Y te dicen, vienen el día, por decirlo así, si lo van a cortar el martes, el lunes they're with a car all over del gobierno diciendo, ahorren su agua en cubetas porque no va a haber agua. Todo el día, so haz de cuenta que people literally ponen sus cubetas de water so that when they have to use the toilet, they can dump water y se vaya para la plumbing. The next day, que electricidad. Te vamos a cortar la electricidad, no tener power todo el día. Lo único que no te cortan es el gas porque pues, son minitas.
Yeah.
So that's yours. Y when I saw that shit, I was like, fuck, dije, it sucks. It does suck, pero dije, it's cultural. People are used to that shit.
Yeah, that's
Imagínate que te hagan eso acá en United States.
Fuck.
Los
Eh,
morimos.
Va a haber pedo.
No, nos morimos for you see all the people creating riots.
Yeah.
Fuck, los cortaron la pinche la luz aquí for 6 hours. Y yo pensé que no había pagado el bill de la electricidad. Dije, verga. Y estoy llamando y le estoy hablando de Edison y no dice, oh no, there's a power outage. I'm like, oh shit. They, okay, well let me pay my bill.
Yeah, then since I have you on the line, I want to make sure it comes back on after the power outage is done.
Y en ese ratito, toda la people acá afuera, like, chismeando, like, what's going on? I'm like, dude, in Santana, I was used to it in Santana.
Yeah.
We're different, you
Yeah, here?
we're built different. Y acá no, aquí se están muriendo. Dije, cabrones, vienen de Irak, vienen de Irán, vienen de Nigeria, vienen de México, de Colombia, de países más pobres. Para que se vayan con sus mamás de que te cortaron el power. Dije, no mames, like, I hate that shit.
Do I get an incentive for this? Because I had to go to work and I couldn't sign in.
Oh my god, that is so true.
And that machine is taking a lot of power.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Le hace un güey, le hace, oh, can you check my AC? Because when I lived in Arizona, my bill was only $100. I'm like, well, sir, we're in California.
Your bill ain't
like,
near
it's not
fucking
the
$100.
same. Yeah, it's not the same, dude.
Like, y también eso de state to state.
Yeah.
Cuando fui para Houston, que es Texas, bien diferente. Cuando fui a Vegas, que es Nevada, different. Y I would say Nevada es como un little US. More de diferentes culturas. Porque son un chingo de raza, ¿verdad? When I was waiting for the helicopter ride, I was talking with people from Ireland. Que le entendí, ni madres. Hablan como pinche Conor McGregor.
Yeah, ¿de dónde?
De Ireland.
Oh.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Oh, where you guys from? Oh, I'm from Ireland. We came to visit. We like Las Vegas. Well, I don't know if they talk like that. But
Yeah,
I'm trying to be Irish.
they probably can get a little bit of cocaine and hookers. It's alright. Everybody knows what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
En el pinche helicóptero ahí tirando eso.
But it was it's different. It's different. Y yo digo que esa cultura americana que tenemos is what made me get on the helicopter ride. Because I don't know, honestly, no por ser culero, but I don't think I've ever seen anything like that en México. También no he ido hasta adentro en México, ¿verdad? Nomás lo que es fronterizo y poquito en Guadalajara when I was little. Y como se llama, yo no puedo decir que hay rides like that to see the city from above.
No, pero sí hay trenes que te llevan a los distilleries para tomar tequila y todo ese pedo.
Well, pero aquí también está la winery.
I know. Pero estoy diciendo, like, that's the closest thing over there.
Yo quiero ir a una winery, güey.
Llévatela a este güey.
Mi girl quiere ir.
No te lo lleves. Le bota la canica. La canoa, pues.
El camión, güey.
Pero primero voy yo solo para ver cómo está allá.
Yeah, no, I mean, the closest place is Temecula.
Temecula?
Es Temecula, wine country.
Yeah, hay un chingo de wineries ahí, güey.
Yeah.
¿Son cuántas?
We have to go one day.
I wouldn't mind.
Let's go. Just 3 of us. Agarrito de la mano.
Uy, ¿quieres un shot?
Ay, dame pues apple juice.
Like, ahorita está flojo, dice Ralas.
No, I would say this, that's something también, I think that's actual an American cultural wine. Is there wineries in Mexico? Other than el Valle de Guadalupe, is there other wineries in Mexico?
Oh, I don't know. Because the ones that I've been to is right there in Ensenada.
From what I know,
most likely is part of the
wine. It's from Italy, no? Or France?
French. It would be French.
French, yeah.
They are older than us, but I feel like un mexicano no haría eso, es lo que estoy diciendo yo.
Yeah.
Y un americano sí.
Oh, got it. I got you.
Yeah, it's like way out of our culture because para los otros latinos it's either tequila, mezcal, and beer.
Y aguardiente. O el pajarete. Que es
la
leche.
Dude.
So like for instance, like,
me da chorro.
When I meant to say,
Es que es la lechita, güey.
La lechita. What I meant to say about the wine thing is that because they don't do it over there, I feel like we learned that from white people or from black people. Instead de ir para allá a la wine country.
Oh, we have moonshine here, fool.
Do we have moonshine?
Yeah, dude.
Well, that is American actually. Moonshine is American.
Yeah.
But where do they do it? I mean, that's still illegal, no?
Certain states.
Certain states?
Yeah, you can still buy some.
Moonshine?
Yeah, moonshine.
What's that?
Illegal alcohol.
Yeah. Well, back then, when there was an alcohol ban, people learned how to moonshine, which was leaving alcohol out in the moon and let the moon pretty much do its things to alcohol. Like, antes de put how many X's.
He's looking at like, what the fuck? Es que le decían como Bruce Almighty, que le tiraban el lazo a la moon y le decían así, güey.
Yeah, güey. Los exprimían, güey. So, exprimen el pinche luna, güey. Lo exprimen, güey. Y le cae todo y ya con eso lo bendice, güey. No, pero that's what it's called moonshine because they leave it overnight. So it could get nice and ripe para que diga, ahí sabes que esta madre ya está listo.
Agarra un pinche del alcohol natural. 96.
El alcohol natural americano viene siendo el pruno, que es de cárcel. So dicen que agarran toda la fruta que se echa a perder y la dejan en el toilet tank. No en el toilet tank, ¿no? Porque tiene agua. Y ahí, ¿cómo se llama? Como está bien cold, está bien podrida la de esa. Ya de ahí, pues sacan todo el pruno. Y ya es como el alcohol de ellos. Pero es basically agua intoxicada because everything's is bad.
Yeah. So there's different ways of doing it, pero back in the old days, así, like in countries donde no había alcohol, that's what they would do, moonshine.
Cuando United States dijo no más al alcohol y lo hizo ilegal tomar cerveza, es cuando se inventó el moonshine.
Yeah. Y se abrió esa madre.
As we get to the end of our beautiful embracing of both cultures, embracing of who we are, embracing of this podcast that it's growing little by little. And I just wanted to make it more colorful in the back. Especialmente que me gustó cómo se miró este episodio. ¿Qué pasó? Because it was in the corner, blue, black, con eso. Y acá I'm like, I want to buy different posters and all that. And have it rotating. También quería comprar los Funko Pops. Pero igual, cuando estaba pensando así en como cultural y todo, I'm like, if I buy Julio César Chávez, I have to buy Muhammad Ali. Si es que lo han hecho.
Yeah, they should
Dije,
have.
el Chapulín con Superman. Por
No,
Chapulín.
Batman.
No, el papá de Chapulín es Batman. I mean, es de Superman. No, really.
Really?
So, dicen, en un episodio de Chapulín Colorado, dicen, ¿cómo te llamas? And he says his name. Digo, ¿y tu apellido? Le hace, mi apellido es Lane. ¿Quién es Lane? Lois Lane,
Yeah.
la novia de Superman. Digo, una de dos. ¿No se puso Kent? Clark Kent.
Yeah.
O se casó ya con otro vato, no se casó con Superman. Pero tiene superpowers. Chapulín Colorado.
You are not the father.
No, because I got a Maury.
The Superman, they were like, oh my God, is that my son?
I'll probably buy something like that. You are not the father. Because that is... ¿Tú nunca miraste ese programa? Sí. It's part of us. It's part of us.
Yeah.
They literally made a song back like in 2009. La hace él. ¿Cómo la canción la hace? Está la audio de Maury y la hace. When it comes to 14-year-old or 3-year-old Skyler or whatever.
Yeah.
As in, Terry, you are not the father. Y luego la canción dice, that baby don't look like me.
No.
As in, bitch, you heard Maury.
No.
And I was like, y cuando escuché dije, oh my God, dije, these fucking guys, dije, pero we relate because we saw the show.
Yeah.
Like, even if you don't
Yeah.
relate to the whole song, dije, ese
Yeah.
pedacito, you're like, hey, I know what you're talking about because of the fucking show.
Yeah.
Y
That's
¿cómo se
funny.
llama? Digo, that's something that I really wanted to get out of my chest, like embracing that who we are,
Where we come from.
where we come from. There's
What we're becoming.
como es como el poster que me decían, nuestra sangre es mexicana, pero nuestro home es aquí en Estados Unidos.
Yeah.
Y la verdad, pensamos muy diferente a un mexicano.
Oh, yeah.
As much as you want to say no, Eli, as much as you want to say no,
I'm thinking.
it is, güey. No, es la verdad, sí. We think very different.
Yeah. We grew up differently compared to them, especially because a lot of them went
Es que
a la escuela.
Es que este güey es mexicano, por eso le duele que escuche esas palabras.
Hombre, verga, güey.
No, I'm saying you think that, like, if you go to Mexico, you're like, fuck, this ain't the Mexico I thought it was. I'm telling you, it's different.
Y es mucha cosa también, güey. Like, a lot of people there, like, they didn't go to school compared to what we did.
Yeah.
Elementary, middle school, and high school. A lot of them just go to either elementary, and some of them
That's it.
even make it to middle school.
Nosotros Nintendo a los 10 años.
Yeah.
¿Tú?
Luego unos llegan a high school.
A los 12.
Tú tenías 12, Nintendo a los 12.
Yeah.
Oye, pensé que
La
estabas
viejita.
trabajando en el rancho o algo así.
No, pues ya estaba aquí, güey. Bueno, ya casi.
Pero, ok, entonces la edad de 5 a 10. ¿En la escuela o en sembrando?
escuela.
¿No estabas sembrando? ¿Tú no eres
O
de
sea, nada
ranchito?
más con las vacaciones o en las tardes me ponía a regar la milpa. Y on the weekends me iba a cuidar las vacas.
Ahí está, ¿ya ves? ¿Y acá nosotros?
Aquí.
La
Aquí
pura
tú te
pinche
pones
casa.
vaca.
¿Ya? Basically.
Yeah, güey. Look
Que,
at me.
que Saturday night cartoons. I mean,
Yeah.
Saturday morning
Yeah,
cartoons.
Saturday morning, dude.
Bien diferente.
Yeah.
Like,
No, see, yeah, the lifestyle is completely different. So, see, the way that, especially nowadays, dude, like,
Oh, ahorita ya están para la chingada.
ahorita la cultura está, they're too attracted to the phone, que, like, oh, ¿sabes qué? Quiero ser un rapper, quiero hacer eso, quiero hacer Like, sí, está bien, like, you could try to be it, pero al mismo tiempo, you also gotta remember there's a lot of other people that want to do it también.
I'm just laughing because I'm like, we're trying to be podcasters.
I mean, but that's the thing, dude, like, nosotros estamos haciendo el Nintendo. There's people that say they want to do something y no lo hacen.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, all right.
Porque hay muchos que dicen, like, oh, ¿sabes qué? I want to start a business. Cool.
Y
¿Qué
con-
vas a hacer?
Y conste, no es un intento.
Nomás están diciendo.
No, ellos, ¿verdad? Nosotros.
Yeah.
I was going back to us. I want to bring it
Uh,
back to us because I don't want to talk too much shit on other people, ¿verdad? But you do have a strong point that you keep saying, I want to make $1 million, but what are the steps you're doing to make $1 million?
Yeah.
I'm going to become a singer. But what's the step that you're doing to become a singer?
Yeah.
I'm like, are you going to nightclubs and singing? Are you singing just in parties? I'm like, because just in parties is going to take you many miles to hit that 1 million mark. ¿Qué estás haciendo for that 1 million?
Yeah.
Huh? So yo, like, bringing it back to us, the podcasting, I'm saying we're not trying to make a podcast.
Yeah.
We are doing the podcast. Because not everybody can say, hey, wait, fuck, we only have 92 subscribers, Eli. Valemos verga, we only get 50 views. And what do? They call
Yeah,
it quits.
see? Yeah.
That's it. They're not consistent to doing it weekly.
Yeah.
Some podcasters se aburren a la semana o dos. They take a 2-week notice. Perdón. They
Aquí te va, bro. Ya estuvo, güey.
2 week off. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, y nosotros we're consistent with our...
Yeah.
Aunque estemos grabando a las 11 de la noche or 10:30 or 10 p.m. or a las
1 a.m.
1 a.m.
Right now.
No, yeah, 1 a.m. right now.
No, it's 12:32.
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
Estamos llegando, güey.
y cómo se llama? That's an important factor because I'm like... It's an important factor because people might think like, well, these fools are stupid. They're not going to make it. But I don't think that's the point.
Nah.
To me, the point is, and I will bring it back to what I've been saying. I'm chilling with my friends.
Having a good time.
Having a good time.
Talking about what we've been through, the shit that we think.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about nowadays, like everybody thinks differently. Everybody got different opinions, everybody got different point of views. Y nosotros pues we're just sharing ours.
Y desahogarte. Because sometimes you need that person that you're like, fuck, I want to talk today. Like, me siento la chingada. And
Hey,
let's say,
keep your cool.
Mental health.
mental health. Yeah, this fool fucking took it as a joke. I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. It's just that this fool caught me off guard. But no, what I'm saying is like, let's say you just had a bad day at work, and maybe it's not your topic, but you're like, fuck it, I'll embrace it.
Yeah.
And talk. And I'm like, fuck it, let it go. There was times where we just make stupid ones up, like last week. No, it wasn't a stupid one. I really wanted to talk about that one. I wanted to get it off my chest. Y this one era like, dije, ya pensé. I'm like, no way. Dije, you have to stop saying sorry to the people for talking Spanish. Because that's what you are. In reality, if you're talking to a white guy or a black guy or an Asian and they only speak English, you're speaking English. But if you're talking to any Hispanic in the world and you're talking Spanish to them, that's your language. That's who you are.
Yeah.
You just can't change that. The only thing you can change is how you can't change the way you speak to them or the language.
Yeah.
Para de mascar hielos, güey, no mames.
Tengo cerca.
¿Cómo se llama? Dije, that's your culture. That's it. Dije, nomás aceptar lo que eres, aceptarlo y enseñarlo a los demás. You know?
Yeah.
Like, sorry, not sorry, bro. That's who we are. Final thoughts, Eli. Unless you wanted to say something else.
No.
All right, final thoughts.
Whatever you guys do in life, if you guys like it, whether or not like it, just embrace it. Just try your best and do your best. I mean, nobody's perfect. And when people said practice makes perfection, that is a fucking lie. No, it's not true. Practice makes you better, but not perfection.
I like that better, actually.
Hey.
I'm going to start embracing it that way. No, really, that shit, wow.
Yeah.
I'll go first and then you.
All right.
Ya ves, güey, siempre voy profundo.
No, cállate. ¿No salió la abuelita hoy otra vez? We miss her. Sácate un quote, ¿no? De Embrace. Y ya lo lees todo el último. But I literally, when it comes to that, this will put it in good words. Está bonito lo que dijo el güey, ¿verdad? Honestly. Y when it comes to that, parte de Embrace is know who you are, know what you want, and just strive for it. Embrace it. You might fail or you may not. But as long as you know that you did it the best way you can do, by embracing it the way that you wanted to do it, no one can stop you. El único pedo that you also have to accept when you're on the wrong, and that's hard to embrace. It's really hard to embrace.
Yep.
Porque por decirlo,
Facts.
I'm writing this way with the podcast. I'm going to use myself. But then el caballo me dice, Rollins, we're fucking up. I don't think we should go that route. Y yo, because my embracement of this, no. I think we're going good. It can crash. When the signals were here. All you have to do is keep your mind open. Keep your eyes open. And sometimes try it the other way a little bit. And if you see that he was right, embrace it. Learn that you were wrong. Hey, güey, you were wrong. Y ya, y síguele. Y todo para arriba y nada para atrás. Caballito.
Beautiful.
For
For me, embrace. definitely embrace who you are. You know, remember where you came from, where you started, and where you're at now. Remember, this is just the beginning for a lot of us. Yes, there are going to be a lot of mistakes on the road. It's going to be a bumpy road for a lot of people, especially some that don't have, like ourselves, good backgrounds. Because where we came from, like, we didn't know a lot of things. We had to adapt to where we're at. You know, start learning new words, start learning, like, you know, how people is, the lingo, like the word chicanery.
Chicanery.
Like, see, like, I still don't even know what that means. I know he said it, but I completely forgot. But that's the thing, just learn and adapt. Is to know where you're from, know where you came from. Keep pushing forward, you know. Also being nice to certain people, like, it doesn't hurt. Especially people that don't really understand the culture.
Yes.
Because at the same time, we do have a lot of people that come from other countries. They don't understand how everything works here. So, you know, a little bit of kindness to kind of help them and guide them. Like, hey, you know what? I get it. I understand what you're saying, but don't say it that way, because if you say that to somebody else might get offended and you don't want blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Entonces, pedo. Pero último del día, everybody keep your head up. Keep moving forward. Don't stop. Whatever you want to shoot for, strive for it. Don't be scared. Don't forget to ask for help. You know, there's friends, there's family that no matter what, they're gonna help you out. Nobody wants to see you fail, except for your enemies. But for those people, you don't ask for help. You ask for the people that you trust and you know.
Yeah.
All right. Entonces, cuídense, pónganse las pilas, puro para adelante, madrazos.
That's true.
Salud.
Salud. ¿Founder o todavía no?
Yep.
Dale.
And this is a quote from Socrates. They say the secret of change is to focus all of the energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Tiene toda la boca llena de ratón, Sócrates.
De ratón.
De ratón.
Sí.
De razón.
De razón.
¿No viste de ratón?
¿Dije ratón?
Yeah, ¿no?
We'll see on Thursday.
We'll see.
Anyways, people, you have yourself a good night. Keep it cool.
Cuídense y se
Cuídense.
bañan.
Saludos. Dios los bendiga para toda la vida.